Hello, everyone. This is Veronica. It is the 24th of June. It's where I am right now. It's like 7 something at night in the evening. I'm not home. I want to make this quick video to tell everyone that yes, I am safe. I am fine because I am out of town. And yeah, the building that went down in Miami Beach is not too far from me. Actually, as many of you know, I go to my magic tree, my meditation tree, and that's the beach it's located on. So it's a bike ride away from my home that I go to all the time. And yeah, um, not being there for my neighbors is kind of hitting me kind of hard. But um, I was guided a couple of weeks ago to go out of town after, as you guys know, my apartment filled up with smoke because my air conditioner unit exploded, even though it's a new one. So things are getting weird. I've had threats on my life, so it's best for me to lay low now. Um, and this is from my neighborhood app. So if anyone lives in the area, I wish I was there because I certainly would take in families and help them since I have extra space. But here's a neighborhood. Here's somebody in the neighborhood calling for accommodations, people looking for places to go in the neighborhood. So if you're anywhere in South Florida and you could help accommodate these families, that'd be great. I'm going to see if there's a way for me to, even though I'm not home, you know, I don't know if I could somehow get some family to my home because that area, Surfside, there are a lot of families there, a lot of young families actually in that area. It's a very lovely area, and I'm telling you right now, and I'm calling bullshit on the narrative that's being put out right now that it was a quote unquote old building. It's a 40-year-old building. There are a few buildings like that left on the strip, on the Collins Avenue strip. The majority of Collins Avenue has been taken over by the developers with their NOW buildings. They're smart buildings. There are very few of the older buildings. And for 40 years, that is not old for a building. But they want to get rid of those buildings. That's one of the buildings that fought to stay alive, to not sell out to developers. And now it's imploded. Now it's down. Go figure, huh? Go figure. In my building, in 1 week, we had 5 fires, including my own condo being set on fire. So there's a lot going on. But it's par for the course. It's part of the threshing floor opening. It's part of the tribulation happening. And I love my home. I love my area. Been there for over 12 years. Raised my son there. He loves it. I don't know if he knows what happened yet or not. I haven't had the balls to call and tell him. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the area. And, I'm not going to lie and say I don't have some guilt. I have some guilt because I did fight off those developers and stop their permit. As you guys, and again, you guys helped me with that by signing the petition to stop them from taking over our shopping plaza and building their smart buildings in a small shop, 4 freaking towers in a small shopping plaza. Um, but the darkness encroaches. Now's the time. The threshing floor is open. The darkness is encroaching. So it is time to leave. And I know I'm supposed to leave. I know where I'm supposed to go, where I'm supposed to build my pocket of heaven. And yeah, I'll be there soon. It's just difficult, especially when you've made a home, you raise your child there, and you love it so much. But I'm sure many of you experience this. I know firsthand. I spoke to a couple of you, including my number two, who's experiencing this, where our little 3D areas where we lived for a while have been heaven to us, but now the darkness is encroaching and it's time for us to move on, to go build our pockets of heaven in higher vibrating places. So this is just the beginning. Okay. And it is going to be very hard to see places you love so much being taken down, going down like rubble, being reduced down to rubble, or being reduced down to like what's happening in New York. Not just New York, of course, California, but not just California, other places where you'd least expect. Places have been like havens, beautiful. These dark ones just buying up places and then destroying the neighborhoods. That's part of spreading the darkness, lowering the vibration, and that's all part of it. That's causing us who are high vibrating to migrate to different places, to build our new homes, to build our pockets of heaven. And yeah, it's heartbreaking. And I'm saying it firsthand how heartbreaking it is. Because I love my area. But the writing's on the wall. So thank you guys for checking up on me. It's all good. Be strong. There's going to be a lot going on around us, but we have to soldier on. Okay. So much love, soldier on. If you could help, they're also accepting donations for blankets, children's clothes. Like I said, that area has a very young children, has a young family population. So if you could donate some children's stuff, because it's not just the building that went down, it's the buildings beside it that they've evacuated. That's the big deal. There are thousands of people homeless right now, and you have to understand how the strip is, how the Collins Avenue strip is. It's the towns are very small, very small. So it's not like, oh, this town is like 10 miles away or 2 miles, or it's like 2 miles away. Literally, I could walk from my place to there, so ride my bike actually, so it's like they're very small. It's very small. I don't know why it's divided. Like every few miles is a new town, but it's really small, the Miami Beach area. Anyone who's been there, you know what I'm talking about. Any which ways. So much love, guys. And yeah, if you can help out, help out. Namaste. Oh yeah, gosh, my blog, FYI, I just got another email about my blog saying how it's not sustainable, whatever, some BS Google is giving me, that it's not good for cellular, blah blah blah, which is why I was having I not that I was using my cell phone to do my last post on my blog, but it was no problem when I had to use my my other email, my alternate email to post. It's just my main email that they had suspended a couple of times, my business email, for whatever reason, for suspicious activity, that I couldn't get onto my blog, but I was able to get on my blog with another email. But now I just got an email from that on that other email saying that, oh, your blog's experiencing, problems, and, people aren't going to be able to view it. So you know what time it is, y'all. You know what time it is. Whatever. Any which ways. Much love out there, guys. Take care. Bye.